Hello, Bruce. So here we are at Intersection Winery. So here we are at Intersection Winery. And Bruce, well, tell us a little about your baby here. Tell us about Intersection Winery and what people can expect when they come to visit.
Intersection, I think, is one of the new generation of wineries in the Okanagan. And the reason is that I've been around the business for so long, and I've seen so many successes and so many well-meaning startups, maybe which hasn't worked out quite as well. But I think there's a real trademark that the Okanagan Valley should have, and we need to do it by focusing on our wines. And the bottom line is that we need to be authentic. We need to be exactly who we are, not like somebody else, but we need to make wines that are high in quality, without fault, and are completely the Okanagans. And that way, we have the ability to get to a much more international audience. We get a lot of I think, support already from the BC public, but it's a work in progress, and it's a great deal of fun to do it. So we focus on wines that are of the more important grape varieties in the world, but also grow very well in the Okanagan. So that's Merlot, that's Cabernet Franc, it's Sauvignon Blanc, it's Viognier, and also Riesling. And those ones are, not only do they ripen well here, but they also winter well here. The style of the wines are all very dry, not very dry in the sense of not feeling like they're not full of fruit, but we want wines to be as close to zero sugar as is possible. And that way you have the chance to have a very authentic wine, and one that is of world kind of class, world standard.
Fantastic. Now, you've chosen 3 of your wines for me to taste today. Can you tell me those 3 and a little bit about each one?
So we have 2 Merlots. One is more of a round Merlot, and the other one is very much of a structured and it's more of a Merlot you would have with a meal, and that's called the unfiltered Merlot Alluvia. And so that's the first one. The second one is a grape that is very well known as well as Merlot. It's called Cabernet Franc. And then the third one is part of a barrel ferment program that we have. We have a Sauvignon Blanc, but we also have a Viognier-based Viognier Marsanne. So it's not unlike a blend that you might have in the south of France, but again, very different here in the Okanagan because of the way we ripen fruit, and really in some ways it's far more approachable. So those are the 3. We have a Merlot, a Cabernet Franc, and a really nice barrel fermented, but not oaky, barrel fermented Viognier.
Fantastic. Well, yeah. I am, like, my mouth is watering. I am ready to taste.
Good. Well, fantastic.
Let's do it.
So.
Okay, my favorite part of the entire 30 BC Winery experience, of course, is the tasting. And first up is the Viognier Marsanne blend here at Intersection, which you can see all those fabulous wines there. So I'm going to try the Viognier. Bruce, delicious. It's you're right. That barrel aging really makes it a little bit more complex. Lots of great mouthfeel. And according to Bruce, this would pair very nicely with some roast pork, which I'm known to eat a lot of. Secondly, I'm going to go with the Alluvia, which is a Merlot, unfiltered.
Unfiltered, right?
Oh, beautiful. I don't actually really know how to describe that, other than I could see myself drinking a bottle or 2 of this very easily after work one day. And the third wine is the Cab Franc. I think that is my favorite of the 3 right now. Absolutely delicious. And Intersection is at Road 8 here in Oliver and Osoyoos region, and I think you should come check them out. And I know you've seen some photos of the tasting room. Next year when you come up, it's going to be transformed. So I'm going to have to come back just so I can see the before and after shot. So check out Intersection Winery. They are definitely someone to watch here in Oliver.